Howdy Tankers, I thought I'd show you a couple of low-tier Ace Mastery games. In this first one, I'm platooning in the Tier 2 German light tank, the Panzer II. I'm platooning with my son, WST-22, he's also in his Panzer II. We are on mines, and we are heading toward the hill in the center, which is the critical spot. I've been working on trying to get the team to come with me. And we head up to here, encounter a cruiser tank, and I put a full magazine into him. He's almost dead. I reload, and boom, he's dead. First tank dead. Pull back, try not to get into the way of my teammate here. And use the decent gun depression on this tank to stay behind this ridge. Deal with this guy. Stay behind this bridge. Put another magazine in. Pull back to reload. I have pretty good frontal armor on this tank, so if I limit my exposure, I limit the chance that the enemy has to hit me. Now, moving back and forth, looking for targets. This guy's behind rock. And I think it might be a good idea to move around to this other side of the donut here up at the top of the hill. Don't find any targets here. Reload the magazine by hitting the armor-piercing ammo indicator a second time. I have not used any APCR yet during this game. And pull up around to the other side of the hill where there are a couple of enemy tanks clearly visible. I want to be able to shoot from behind cover if I can. Here's another Panzer II. He seems to be AFK, so I ignore him for now. And I go up this cruiser who is hiding here in the back. Very bad strategy for a mobile tank like this, but fairly common with low-tier games in which players just don't know what to do. He disappeared from view, but I put a shot into where he had been before. I think that went in, and he's dead. Now it's 4 kills to 3. Time to put a shot into this Panzer II. So he's taking some damage. He's a pretty well-armored tank. Hard to get in on vulnerable spots at that range. And I don't want to waste APCR if I can avoid it. So it turns out this T-18 is dueling with my platoon mate, so I want to help him out. I could punch some regular AP ammo into the side armor of this otherwise well-armored tank. Wait for him to come to the other side of this hill. Not doing it. Not doing it. Switch to APCR. Put a shot in. And you'll note that I am now by myself. He managed to take out my platoon mate. So, I pull back. We have a Panzer II here who has come up the hill. I can fight him one at a time. See how I'm angling my tank. I want to have him shoot at my frontal armor. I know I can shoot through this obstacle. He may not. Repair the damaged track. Shoot through the obstacle. I've managed to kill him. I used APCR ammo to take out a well-armored opponent. Switch that back to AP. And now we've got the T-18 to deal with. Switch to APCR since I'm going to be dealing with the front of this very well-armored tank destroyer. I aim for the center where his gun is because that's the most vulnerable spot from the front. Pull back so it's hard for him to shoot at me. Reload. More shots into the center. Some of those bounce off. Pull back to reload. Don't give him a chance to kill me while I'm reloading. Do a little dance here. I've got good gun depression. He does not, so I can take advantage of that. Lose him, but he's not going anywhere. And enough APCR rounds are going to find a vulnerable spot and take him out. Then the remaining Panzer II is still AFK, so he's going to be easy to take out. Boom. Ace Mastery game, 6 kills between me and my platoon mate. We got all of the kills. We both did very well. Shows you what you can do with a Panzer II. Now, this is the Panzer IIIA. This was really the first tank in Blitz that I truly hated. I had it very early in my career. I did terribly with it. I sold it. I bought it again. Managed to get it back up to 50% win rate. Still hated it. Sold it again. And I recently bought it again because I wanted to see what I could do with it at this point. So, I'm playing solo. I've moved up to this hill here. I'm playing both sides of the hill. It's a light tank. It's not super mobile. It has an okay gun. It has pretty decent gun depression. It's not a great tank, but I'm a better player than I was before, so I can play very carefully here. I've got a Valentine II that I am unfortunately trading shots with. I'm trying to avoid that. I've switched to APCR because he's got very good armor. And he's just sitting there waiting for me to shoot. And he's close enough to be able to spot me even when I'm behind this hill. I'm trying to reset my camo and surprise him if I possibly can. There he is. Boom. Fortunately, his gun is not very strong. Not that my gun is very strong here. And he can certainly easily penetrate my armor. Switch around here. Switch back to AP. Don't get that cupola shot in. None of the guns at this tier are going to be super accurate. Managed to get a shot in on the Valentine without taking returned fire, and then one of my teammates kills him. So, excellent. Now we're playing with this Chinu. My teammate is doing a good job of supporting here. I move up. And boom, he's dead. Nice job. Around this hill, using the decent mobility on this tank. And I find another Panzer IIIA. He's using the autocannon on this tank. I don't use that because the penetration is just so poor. It can put out a lot of damage when you can penetrate, but there are just so many situations where you can't that I don't find that it works well. Or at least it's frustrating often enough that I don't run it. Pull away from these tanks. I want to get myself into cover. And I luckily find a TD who is stuck here in the river, not responding very well. Put a shot into him. He's very dangerous, but he's a one-shot now, and boom, he's dead. You know, 5 kills to 4. That's looking pretty good. It's not going to go as well. Pull up on top of this hill. I'm looking to use my decent gun depression to spot and get shots down from here. Get a T-28. One shot. This gun doesn't do a ton of damage, but 2 shots gets him. Now we have 6 kills to 4. That looks pretty good. 6 kills to 5. The enemy is a Hetzer. He can be very dangerous. I get a shot in on his rear, but then he moves into cover where I can't shoot at him, and he's going up against a friendly Hetzer who is very low health. Fortunately, friendly Hetzer gets a shot on him before he's dead, and so I can get another rear shot on the Hetzer, and that's the game. That was an ace mastery in a tier 3 tank in a game with a bunch of tier 4s. Top damage, 4 kills. I don't think I like this tank still, but you can do some decent stuff with it when you really have to. Anyway, hope you liked the video. Please like and subscribe.